Wagwan y'all, it's Dimz back for the attack, but you already know that. And I guess I'm gonna start off by saying Happy New Year. We have reached the year 2021, and it kind of still all feels the same. But nonetheless, I'm here to try out a new type of video. This video is no script, and got maybe just a few notes jotted down, and I'm gonna ramble off of something I feel. So feel free to tab out or just look at the gameplay in the background. It's not really gonna be, it's not gonna be like edited to exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just going to express my opinions because that's what I want to do on my channel. Aside from talk about a lot of controllers and fighting games and other stuff, I just want to talk about the things of I feel and all this other junk. So today's topic, let's talk about me falling out of love with the Smash Bros. Series as a whole. Now, quite a few things been happening, and also I just recovered from being a little sick, so voice might sound a little weird, but who cares? Let's just talk about me falling out of Smash Bros. So Smash Bros. Has been a pretty big game for me, like in my life and stuff. It's made me meet a lot of cool people, and it sparked a lot of really good ideas, from my brain, for me just having fun with different types of games and all this other jazz. And it kind of was my first step into competitive games, and well, competitive fighting games, that is. Because I've always competed in games, but for the most part it would be like shooters or something. But Smash Bros was kind of my first step into the FGC. I always I always loved fighting games, but I say I got my tournament start when I started going to locals for Smash Bros. Like when that started, like in Brawl, and then from there I kind of branched out here and there and just went other places. But I always loved Smash Bros. And in Smash 4 is when I gave the biggest try for to push competitive. That's when I went and traveled for tournaments with Smash 4. I didn't place anywhere in the money, but I did go compete, made out of pools a few times, and I really had fun with it. When Smash Ultimate started, I wanted to take my experiences from Smash 4 and just revamp it and just be a better competitor for Smash Ultimate. However, lots of things, happened. But we're not gonna go inch by inch, but let's just zoom past to the main point. Obviously, it's kind of died down, but it's still here. The free melee and save Smash, the hashtags, the movements, the message, all that. And I just wanted to say, yeah, Nintendo doesn't care about you. If you are a competitive Smash player, or I guess if you do anything with their games competitively, as Splatoon showed us with that when they stood in solidarity for the Smash community, they don't care about you. It's their property, and basically when people wants to take their games and do something great with it, they're trying their damnedest to stop them. And this is asinine to me, but it's like, why would you keep supporting a company that doesn't support you? So yeah, that's one of the biggest things. I actually started falling out of love with the Smash Ultimate and stuff as soon as the pandemic started, because this means no more offline events. I wasn't gonna go travel to anyone trying to break the code and just try to host locals, knowing people get sick because they're fucking stupid. Why? Please don't go to locals during the pandemic. That's stupid. But yeah, so all I had was online Smash, and that was terrible. That is so god awful. Nintendo is such a big company. It has so much money. They can make experiences for their game better. But the thing is, they don't want to, mostly because They don't need to. It's Smash Bros. They sold millions of copies. They got their money from it, and they're like, hey, why would we spend more money to make a better game when we could just do the same kind of crappy game and still get the money? They're getting more money for less work because they know people will buy it because it's Smash Bros. And I would just have to say, yeah, I'm not gonna be that kind of person anymore. Like hell, I didn't even buy the second Fighters Pass, and cause I stopped playing the game. I'm pretty much done with it. When Pokemon, well, not Pokemon, when the pandemic started, and all this other things with Smash Bros, it just kind of came to me, and I was like, hey, if we're gonna be forced to play video games online now, I'm only going to give my money, my time, and my patience to fighting games that actually care about my experience. So these are only for developers that would listen to me, listen to the community, and just give us playable netcode. So basically, as soon as it started, I basically said, hey, I'm not going to play any game unless you got rollback netcode, unless you have good netcode, unless you care. You want to know why? Because as a developer myself, and I'm just rising up because I'm doing my own things now, but as a developer myself, I want to support people who puts in the extra work and go the extra mile for the people that wants to play their games. I want to support people who is doing all the back-breaking work to make sure this experience is amazing for people. I don't want to just support people who does the bare minimum just because they got good IPs. I'm not saying obviously Nintendo doesn't have good IPs, but it's like if they don't care about you, what's the point? Now, obviously this is mostly going for, Smash Bros. Cuz like they really don't care about you to the point where they are sabotaging people's living and livelihoods who, it's basically their job to play their game. Obviously, Nintendo didn't, say, hey, I'm going to hire you to play my games. Well, actually, even in some cases, they did. In some cases, they actually did do that. And basically, they've been using the grassroots community that made the competitive Smash what it is. They've been using them without even helping them. And it's just that's something I'm not cool with. They go to events, they say they sponsor events, they don't really even do anything. They just go to events and say, hey, you're sponsored by Nintendo. Let us play your ads, but we're not going to give you more equipment. We're not going to give you guys more traction. We're not going to advertise you that much. It's everyone was just shooting to get the Nintendo sponsorship because as hopeful a community as we were, we just hoped, hey, one day, hey, maybe we was like, yo, they're actually starting to listen to us. But they were just giving us breadcrumbs. And a lot of us was like, well, it's better than nothing. Or it's a start. Or it's what we need. And soon enough we'll get a whole meal. But no. We've seen time and time again, they don't want to do that. They don't want to help the Smash Bros. Community. And if this is their game, and they don't want to help the people, literally breaking, these people are giving up their full-time jobs to, to be TOs, to be commentators, to be just to enrich the Smash community. And they don't care about any of that. I was like, why are you killing yourself for someone who wouldn't even help you? So I was like, I can't rock with that. I can't rock with companies that do that. So that, on top of how bad the online, how bad this, all that just culminates into why would I support this game? The things that I found enjoyment of the game just slowly was always taken out, was always diminished. like little things like, shoot, I loved Brawl, Subspace, Emissary. I love the Smash 3DS's Smash Tour. No, not Smash Tour, Smash Run. Smash Tour is awful. But it's like every single game since then is like, hey, that's like, let's take out more features. Let's take out more and more. And the things that we got to quote unquote compensate weren't enough. World of Light is it's a slog. World of Light sucks. But you know, it's just like it you know, it's just like, I'm done. I was like, I'm not, you know, obviously, yeah, I'm not gonna support them. I'm not gonna subject myself into playing a game that I know that's not gonna have a big support. And the more the community tries to support it and tries to ignore Nintendo or whatever, Nintendo will find a way to come in and be like, hey, stop that. They'll just put a stop to it all. Like, what was done over the summer with the Melee was amazing. The fact that somebody, well, Slippy, or not Slippy, Fizzy, and his team, they loved Melee so much, knowing that they loved Melee so much, they want to give it great netcode. They gave it rollback netcode. Just this small team of a 20-year-old game gave it rollback netcode, working in rollback netcode, and they're making a ranking system for it with ELO and all this great stuff we've always wanted. It was just them. And heck, it might have even saved Melee, because without in-person events, knowing Melee over netplay, Dolphin netplay, wasn't even that good. And plus, Melee is one of the fighting games that you definitely need like frame perfect inputs. Yeah, I'm going to say Melee probably would have dwindled greatly without the help of Fizzy and his team making Slippy. But Nintendo doesn't care. Nintendo even tried to shut it down. And if that doesn't show you how much they really care about your community efforts, I'm not sure what will. So, I've been playing other fighting games. I've been playing IPs and products of companies that care about their online, care about the people that's playing. And when I step back to Smash Bros. And just feel how bad of a game it is, not even to have a good training mode. Like hell, if you wanted to even grind the game out, the game kind of tells you no. Like, you met something online besides all the bad, besides the bad netcode, and you want to just try to grind situations out in training mode. You want to see how something works. The game doesn't have enough tools. It doesn't even have the bare minimum. All it does is throw you in a white room. And they just put lines everywhere. Like it actually means something. And this is the product people paid for. Paid full price for. When there is $10 fighting games that does way more with rollback netcode. So I can't. And the funniest thing is, I don't see a future that Smash Bros gets better because of Nintendo. It's sad to say, but any way Smash Bros ever gets better will be because of the community. Any way Smash Bros gets worse is because of Nintendo. And it's going to happen like that. The more the community push to make it better, Nintendo's just going to come in and just more cease and desist, more shutdowns. To the point is like the Smash community might as well make their own game, because I know that's probably the only way I'm gonna ever come back to play it, if they make their own game. But that's already been done. That's already been tried, and right now it's continuing to be tried some more. Heck, it's why we have a plethora of games to now there is a genre of platform fighters. There's Rivals of Aether. Icons, even though it flopped, made the way for Rushdown Revolt. There's Slap City. There's a lot of, heck, there's even Fae makers now. Their Kickstarter exploded and did super well. And since they were the people that made Super Smash Flash 2, now, using just indie properties and stuff, I have more faith in them because, even they're pushing for rollback netcode. It's like, just support other products. When companies are not doing things you like, you gotta leave and just support other products. It's it's not even a big thing. Smash Bros is actually not even that amazing itself. It's not worth dying for unless you're there to change how it works. And we've already seen that Nintendo does not like that. So, for that biggest of the reasons, I've stopped playing Smash Bros. I Heck, I recently made a video reviewing the Smash Box, which bought for Smash Bros, but I love the company Hitbox. And in that video, when I showed my Smash Bros footage, I actually had my friends play it for me. I didn't even have time to, I didn't even want to touch the game again. Because it's like, what's the point? I did it for the review, and that was basically like the last time I touched Smash Bros. Over a month ago, and heck, I didn't even touch it. I just let my friends play it. And the thing is that they don't even play Smash Bros. After the 5 minutes of footage I got them to record, they said I'd never want to touch this game again. And they just jumped to the modded version of the game, which is way better. But I guess I've rambled enough. So I just want to, get my opinions out there. Please just go support products, go support companies that actually cares about you. Even though, a lot of companies don't care about you, but the thing is, if at least a lot of companies aren't actively trying to poison their community. They're not actively trying to stifle creations. Just go support people who support you. Go support people who put in the time and effort to make great products, and just doesn't do the bare minimum knowing it'll sell. That's what I'm just telling you to do, because though I might watch Smash Bros, most likely it's just gonna be like Melee or Slippy, because watching Melee being played with a rollback netcode 20 years later from a piece of hardware that didn't even have online functionality, I find that amazing, and I will support Fizzy and his team for trying to make the game as best as they can. However, for myself, I am not going to be supporting anything that's officially Smash Bros. Because there's no point, and I'm not going to waste my time. Thanks for watching.